Yeah, it's a little too spooky and a little less.
It's
Yeah, I guess
yeah,
this one.
there you go. That one was a little too ambiently dire. We need more
Mhm.
actively dire.
What? Well, I
No.
suppose this is dire. There is a bit of a monster attack occurring.
Yeah, I wanna see if I get grabbed and used as a chew toy.
God, I sure hope not.
I would laugh so hard.
Adelaide would feel so bad. She'd be like, nobody is safe in my domain. I'm a failure as a she, and I'm gonna give up. She's like, I can't protect anybody, can I? Puff of inhaler, because I have a feeling that laughs are going to be had. Oh, God. Yeah, Addie does instantly become undone once we see her continue to fail at her job.
I'm excited to see. I hope we succeed. I hope you do not have a crisis. That'd be
And
great.
things are tough in Point Avalon.
The stream's called No Nightmares Allowed. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure everything will be fine.
Oh no! I hope so too.
246 VIP or VIP. Thank you so much for the sub.
Ooh.
Yee. Ooh, failed to load module 8 times. Hell yeah.
Ooh. How spicy.
Oh, bada bing.
Here we go.
Ooh, you have some more subscribers.
Ooh, excellent. Ooh, you're right. Every Zig 314, thank you so much for the sub. Peter GSC says, I'll admit some of me is hoping for the crisis. Lester says, no nightmares allowed, but...
No nightmares allowed, but what if?
But what unless?
Unless I can't take another crisis. I'm up to here. I'm about to blow my top. Things have been going so bad for me. I don't know if I could take another crisis.
I'm about to lose my goddamn shit.
Oh man. Y'all are about to make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here.
Alrighty. I think that's a solid place to start. Last time on Promise of Vines, No Nightmares Allowed. We got into we met our new hero Sky along with her grandmother, who I'm tentatively calling Lola, as long as Jay
yeah.
has no qualms about that.
I love that. Grandma. Gran,
Grandma.
she's so good.
Yeah, and so she was ordered to come to Point Avalon after hearing that there was a smidgen of a Thaline spooky time. Let me just put this one on for now. Yeah. After hearing that there was a bit of a Thaline incident, she decided to head over here from. Did we say Virginia Beach or was it
Richmond, if I recall.
Yes. From Richmond, Virginia, to just make sure that everything's okay and to see if there might be any others around, as they often aren't a lonely type of traveler. And so, a vacation was had, and at this vacation, Sky got a small little tour of Point Avalon before meeting with Adelaide. Adelaide being the person who killed said Thalane.
Yup.
Or at least one of them. The other one was killed by said first Thalane themselves. And so, the with that, we get started, and as they were getting ready to do a little bit more of a real tour, um, a crack of lightning, a roar went out through the air, and the sound of many shards of glass falling from the sky and breaking upon the street was heard as as the new chimerical dragon Bright, or newly found chimerical dragon Bright, by Adelaide's at school group, has apparently found his way out of the school area and is now wreaking havoc throughout the city in a very angry sort of fashion.
Out of that locker.
Oh boy. What did those rascally kids do?
As the two of you rush outside of the little diner that you guys, or no, you guys were at the
We were at the Freehold.
yeah, you were at the
We're watching
Freehold.
him be a nuisance on the pier.
Yeah, you guys see Bright situated on the pier. It's almost weird because there are people like just kind of walking past him like it's not a big deal, and through him in some cases, while they gaze about at some of the little stalls and stuff like that that are set up. The dragon itself is very unhappy. It isn't speaking, and when it roars, a shard of glass-like lightning spews out of its mouth, and then when the momentum of that roar stops, the glass falls to the pier and shatters, making for a bit of a difficult terrain around it.
Adelaide's like jaw hits her chest, and she looks at Joshua and says, "Josh, what? Why? Sid, get your armor."
Yeah.
What happened?
Well, we
English.
we just saw that Bright had gotten out. I don't know. I wasn't there. I didn't see what happened.
Oh no, Sid! And she calls
I got
for
it.
her knight. Is he getting suited up?
Yeah, he's his so changelings have what's called a voile. It is essentially a chimerical piece of armor or clothing that appears, that is specially tuned to that changeling. And it happens when you undergo your awakening, when you undergo your chrysalis and awaken. Your voile is formed around you, and it sort of speaks a little bit to the person that the fairy is. Sid is rapidly putting his on. I think you can kind of like summon it to you whenever you want.
I believe
Oh.
that you can.
I think it's just a small spending of glamour or something. I'm not sure.
I'm a little unsure, but I know like for normal people, it appears as a normal piece of clothing.
Yeah,
so,
it's like a normal article of clothing that you own.
so like you put it on, but it's actually chimerically something different.
Yeah, and so basically, Sid rushes back inside to get his stuff real quick, and he just says, "Wait here."
Do you have history with this one? What? Hold on.
No, this dragon was earlier today. He was playing with children.
What the hell?
What's Bright's objective seem to be? Like just causing mischief?
Right now, it's literally like he's tearing apart chimerical buildings. He's like So Bright is probably I didn't really properly explain it, but Bright's probably about 50 feet long. He's a big
Oh.
old boy.
Oh, he's long
and so-
noodly boy.
He's like a small town Godzilla
Ah,
right now.
excellent.
Just kind of stomping around Point Avalon. And yeah. So he's a big old boy. You could shadow the Colossus, this guy.
Oh no!
But yeah, right now it doesn't it looks like he's just kind of screaming, and maybe he's in pain or maybe he's under a command. It's hard to tell.
How far?
You're gonna have to get a little closer.
How far is the pier from where we're at?
So the pier itself is it's a little ways. Despite that, you can see Bright crawling around on top of buildings and stuff. And,
That's bad.
yeah, he's crawling around on top of buildings. He roars. You hear distant glass shattering. It'll take a little bit of time for you to get there.
Just turn on your car. We have to get there quick.
Yeah, let's go.
Yep. So you guys get set up in the car.
We're just waiting for Sid to fucking
Yes.
jump in the back seat.
Yeah, and it isn't too much longer before Sid comes out. He's got like a big pauldron and a half cape, and he's carrying around a large stone axe.
He's so cool. My squire is so much cooler than everyone else's squire. A pedal to the metal.
He's like he just kind of like hops onto the back of the car and is just like, go.
Yeah. She hits the metal. Like, she immediately starts driving as fast as she can towards the creature.
Floor it.
And so you basically go and give me a drive and dexterity.
Ah, fantastic. By the way, this sight is wonderful in my head. Like, I've got such a clear vision of this. Hold on. Drive, dexterity. Dex. Drive. Let's try not to crash. Difficulty.
Difficulty's gonna be 7. You're driving through the sand for a good chunk of this.
Oh, that's 2 successes.
2 successes. That's good enough. It starts to the car sputters out a little bit, and you have a little bit of trouble maintaining some of the basically this isn't a 4-wheel drive car, and so it's not really meant to be driving out in the sand to begin with. But yeah, you take off, and it isn't too long before you make your way up to around the shore, or at least close enough.
The first thing I learned in boating school is floor it.
And
yeah, that sounds right.
As you get there, we are going to roll some niche.
Ah.
Oh no.
Ah, excellent.
Not an ish.
How do you do the
So,
niche?
initiative is just going to be a single D10 with a modifier that is your wits and alertness.
Wits and alertness, okay.
Okay, what is my wits and alertness?
Wits and alertness.
Wits, alertness, with a modifier of...
I think this is right.
I think this is correct. With a difficulty of what?
4. I'm sorry. I should. No. There is no difficulty. It's just modified by your wits and alertness. No. So you're rolling a single D10, Mo. So it'll be a D10 plus 4. It looks like.
So in roll 20, that would be a / roll.
Yes.
Roll 1d10 plus 4.
1d10 plus 4.
8. Looks good. 8, and let me roll for seed. Come on. What's happening here?
Is roll 20 throwing a fit?
Roll 20 appears to be throwing a fit. That or my mouse is just not picking it up. Here we go. All right. 1d10. Oh, Sid.
Oh.
Oh, Sid.
And you had 8, Mo?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Oops. I'm dumb. Okay. So, first up is going to be Sky. So, you are in your car. You hit the brakes. The dragon is probably about, I'd say maybe like 30 meters away.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Looking at it. So you want me to bring us closer, or
As close as you feel comfortable getting your car.
Drive closer so he can whack it.
With my ass.
Sky's gonna drive closer, and like as she's going, would it be possible to call upon my remembrance to see across any number of past lives have I encountered a creature like this before?
That's not a bad idea. Yeah, so go ahead and give me. So you don't normally do these kinds of rolls, but with remembrance, how many dots of remembrance do you have?
5.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
That is
Yeah.
what I'm good at.
Yeah,
Oh.
all right. This is a dragon. It's kind of a weird dragon, but it is every bit as scary as a legend might lead you to believe that it is. This thing's got, if you can hit it, great. Chances are it probably has a weapon tied to it or some sort of thematic element tied to it that would damage it more so, but it is a chimera, so it can't really engage and affect the real world. This thing can pretty much only hurt changelings and other chimera.
Ah, fantastic. Yeah, she cross-references all of this across what she's experienced in the past, and while getting close and maybe trying to figure out its weapon weakness is probably a good idea, alternatively, she's never faced down a creature like this with a Chevy Lumina before, so she's going to risk it on the X plan. Let's drive close and try to hit it with the axe.
You have Lady Lumina Lux in your Lumina?
In your Chevy Lumina.
Ah, fantastic.
And so, you go ahead and give me a drive plus strength.
Drive plus strength,
drive plus wits to be able to adequately navigate and to do a successful car joust
with the axe. Excellent. Strength plus drive.
That's correct. Wits plus drive. I'm sorry.
Wits plus drive.
Difficulty.
Difficulty's gonna be 8. You are getting up onto the pier. There are people around, and Sid is on top of the car with a baseball bat.
0 successes! Yeah!
Oh, fudge. Oh.
Well, it's not as bad as it could have been.
What a thing to hear.
You could have not gotten that 9, and then you'd be in real trouble.
Yeah.
So yeah, you drive your car forward, and you sort of start doing the mental mathematics in your brain, and you're like, okay, I got this. You floor it, and just as you floor it, you start seeing people start screaming and shit, like on the pier because there are people on the pier and you are driving on it like a crazed person, and then you like all of the gusto that was in you just sort of like dies down, and you see all these people looking at you and noticing you, and then you pull the car down to a stop. And you very slowly start driving it off of the pier. Sid himself is like, all right.
That's close enough.
She turns around and like looks up to Sid and is like, obviously they're noticing you and you big stupid not cool at all armor.
Rude. It is now Bright's turn. Bright is going to use a cantrip. Let me do a little bit of mental mathematics. Let's see here.
I'm afraid.
Yeah, no, same.
I hope that this dragon doesn't like stealing princesses. That would be terrible.
Oh boy, that's exciting.
Hey, Bright, King Kong me. It'll be hilarious.
It'll be great.
Local news wondering how everyday Addie climbed to the top of the fucking local Ferris wheel. I did it for a stunt.
Let's do that. Difficulty. Okay, the difficulty is the hard part. Let me think. So standard is 8. It doesn't have a bunk because it's a chimera. Area, yeah, I'll say 7. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh no?
Man, what did the kids do?
6. Difficulty 7. Oh. It wants me to actually have dots in the thing instead of just putting in a modifier. That's not good. Stupid. Give me 1 second.
You're probably just gonna have to type it in manually.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of what I'm doing, but let me, I'm just gonna put 1 dot in everything. That way I can modify it to my heart's content.
Yeah, that makes good sense. Yeah, I don't even know where the kids found this thing. I'll be completely honest with you. It's like when children bring home like a raccoon and they're like, "Look at my dog."
Where did you find this? How did you get this? And then they don't explain because the raccoon's too busy trying to claw its way out and you're more concerned about that.
They're just like outside.
Outside?
You're like, "Oh no."
Oh, did it bite you? Were you bitten?
Only one. I'm like, "Oh no."
Oh.
What did these kids do? It was perfectly peaceful this morning.
There we go. That's a roll.
Oh.
Oh, lucky.
Oh, God. Okay.
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 So, despite his best efforts, he looks at you guys. He sees you. He sees you, and then he sort of roars out a lightning, a glass lightning spear that juts off into 100 different directions before it falls to the ground and shatters. It may be well. No, I guess you'd be fine because your car isn't chimerical, but it is. But it doesn't appear that whatever it was trying to do has worked. Aside from it making a big mess on the ground. Sid's turn. Sid is gonna run and give it the smacky. With his big axe. He's finally close enough to do this. And do this, we do that. boy. And then we do. So Sid's strength is 5. His melee is probably 3, so 8. 8 dice. Difficulty 6.
Please, Sid. Whoa! Oh, God!
There it is. And because he almost certainly has a specialty in this sort of thing, that's actually 7 successes. So now he's going to roll his strength, which is 5 plus 6, 11, and difficulty 6. Ones aren't going to take away here.
Oh my god!
Oh!
So
Monster.
we've got 8 damage. Yeah, Sid rushes forward and just gives it the swing of a lifetime, just right up into Bright, and Bright roars with pain as the axe tears through flesh. Not even Sid is not terribly concerned for the dragon's well-being at this moment. It is literally here. It literally seems like it's here to kill people, and so he's just trying to put it down as quick as possible.
Oh wait, no! Don't, the kids will be devastated if we kill the class pets.
Likewise, there is glass all over the ground, and so Sid is also taking some damage. But not near as much as Bright did. Sid did the big slappy. So, Adelaide, your turn.
When she sees Sid just wail on this thing, initially she's like, "Oh wow, he's doing such a good job," and then she's just thinking about the faces, the faces of the children when she has to explain that she had to kill the class pet.
Yeah, Sid is up in there. Sid is up in there like it's Monster Hunter right now. He is running in great sword. He did like a successful 2 charge and smashed it right on the head.
No.
The glass antlers break. And
she is going to shout out to Sid. Wait! Don't kill it! The kids! The kids, they'll hate me if we kill Bright.
He turns around and is like, "The kids are who I'm trying to help."
No. And she like tries to approach, but is like trying to avoid all the glass all over the ground. So I suppose that's what she's going to be spending her move action doing.
Yeah, give me Dex and Athletics to not get bonked to not step all over this glass.
Wow.
Maybe something's wrong. Okay, so Dex, Athletics. Way to go, Addie. I know this is not a good roll for you. What is the difficulty 6?
Difficulty, it depends on how quickly you're trying to get there. So if you're trying to get there as quick as you can, I'm going to say difficulty 8.
Ooh, yeah, why not? Okay, I got one. Adelaide shuffles. She does a good little shuffle on her way there while pleading for the life of the beast. How very Adelaide.
You do note that despite the big slappy Sid got on Bright, Bright just looks pissed. He doesn't look like he's like slowing down at all.
Oh.
Interesting. I think I do have a cantrip that I think might help, so we can probably do a little bit of cantrip math about it. On this, it's called Flicker Flies. Are you familiar with this one, Austin?
Read it out to me.
It is the cantrip summons bright dancing lights. The Flicker flies not only illuminate the area around them, but their softly pulsing colors evoke a subtle resonance of an emotion of the changeling's choice in those that view them. Both the flicker flies and the light they cast are invisible to mundane beings, yet mortals still react to their emotional resonance.
Cool.
So I wonder if I can't use it to calm the beast.
Yeah, you can give it a try.
All right, let me start the cantrip math again.
Yeah. So so basically, base difficulty is 8. Do you have a bunk?
That's fun. We could do a bunk. I mean, there is a bunch of people around.
You are skipping a past glass to try and get past the people who are like very wary of Sky right now.
Yeah.
Who are parked off on the side of the road.
I'm dying.
I would like to, instead of shuffle, I would like to do the robot towards Dragon for the rest of the walk.
In this very scary and tense situation, that will give you that will successfully subtract 1 from. Yeah, that's a -1 bunk.
For the until I reach this creature, this is what I do. So I think what I want to do is I want to cast it on myself.
As the target?
As using the realm, I'd like to use, I think if I use actor or Fae, it will work on myself.
Yeah, Fae 1 would be the realm.
Yeah. So then it would be
Or rather, actor 1 would be the realm, because actor is based on how well you know the thing in question. So yeah.
Okay, so then it would be 4. So after this,
so you use all of the dots in what art is it?
Summer.
So you're going to use all of your dots in Summer and all of the associated realm dots. So however many dots you have in actor, that's going to be your dice pool.
All right, so 4.
Okay. And right now you're looking at difficulty 7.
All right. In this setting, or in this thing, can I roll it within the character sheet?
You should be able to. It's
what would it be?
If not, you can just go down to your dice pools, pick a blank one, and put in the respective dice.
Let's see, dice pools. I would go down to dice pools. I am not sure how.
So
with this sheet.
In the sheet, you should, if you scroll down to dice pools, there's a little D20 button that you can click. You put in the pool mod, which is just going to be however many dice you have in this pool.
Oh, okay.
And then you just put in difficulty 7, and you should be good to go.
All right.
1 success.
That's enough.
Is that is that indicative of how effective it is, or is that indicative of how long they're going to stick around?
Let me see. It does not say within the text.
Okay, I will. You didn't throw in any sort of radius or time. Or rather, scene or time on that for those realms. So it's going to be a fairly small contained area.
As long as it's around me, then that's probably fine.
You want it focused on you.
Yeah, because I chose actor.
Right. Okay, so yeah, you pop it on yourself, and you feel very calm.
Cool.
You see the little lights, and anybody else who sees the lights or would see the lights will be very calmed by you doing the robot across the pier.
Just shuffling.
While there's a weird man with a bat swinging at nothing.
Oh boy! Getting closer.
All right. Next turn, Sky.
So, is the man with a bat, has he successfully drawn enough attention away from me, or am I still the subject of everybody's,
He's drawn a fair chunk of the attention. He just grunting at nothing, swinging up into the sky. Yeah, he's drawn some attention away from you.
That's good. Do I have to interact at all with my, antithesis here?
Let me see your antithesis. Read it out to me.
Public recognition.
Yes.
Fantastic. Okay, tell me what we're doing.
Let me grab the book, and we're gonna do what is called a banality trigger.
Ah,
Oh,
beautiful.
no. Shy BB.
Time to shut down and hide in the back of my car.
Lock your own self into the trunk. Like you're kidnapping your own damn self.
All right, so you are going to roll your glamour. Difficulty 8.
Difficulty 8. Glamour. Doink. Pull my difficulty 8. Oh!
And if you succeed, you do not instantly take banality.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, so despite seeing the attention and despite feeling the banality on you, the animalistic sense of survival instinct within you and within all pukas, but you particularly towards staying hidden, it sort of dies down as you realize that you are no longer the center of attention.
Excellent. Yeah, she's going to very politely park the car wherever the nearest available parking spot is, and is going to, like following a tornado in its wake, follow behind the man with bat as well as Adelaide, who is doing the robot. She's going to blend and actually no, I'm gonna split from the group a little bit, try to get out of sight. And then I'd like to shape change.
Okay.
Ooh.
That seems very useful in this situation.
I believe you can just do that as a puka. You can instantly turn into a very pretty blue canary.
Yes, excellent bird time. So yeah, now I'd like to just fly over all the glass, not even concern myself with getting messed up by it.
Let me take a look. So in order to make sure that nobody is looking at you, because that is one of the things, in order for you to do that, you are going to have to roll me a stealth and dexterity roll.
Beautiful.
Stealth and dex or stealth and wits?
Stealth and dex. Let's do stealth and
And this will be difficulty 7 because you are getting out of a car that just drew a bunch of attention to itself.
2 successes.
Cool. And so, with those 2 successes, you get unnoticed enough to successfully shape change into a little bird. Now, granted, if you were to get close to the dragon, if you were to get close enough to the dragon that people would be able to see you again, you would not be able to shape change back.
Ooh, okay. Here's an idea then. I'm going to try to use a cantrip on my next turn probably, but for now, I'm going to are they the only kid from the school around that I can see? Joshua
is the only one that you can see. He's back at the shack. So he's pretty out of the way right now.
Okay, excellent. I'm gonna fly over to Joshua.
Okay. You do so.
Shake that baby down. Shake that baby down. He's not saying something.
Yeah, no, she's going to land on she's gonna land on Joshua's shoulder and be like real ass human voice emerging from this tiny bird, deep, gruff, almost a little gravel, hey.
Hello. My name's Joshua.
Nice to meet you. You know about this dragon, right?
A little bit. Bright lives at the big, we call it the Play Castle.
Play Castle, okay.
The Play Castle is in the Near Dreaming. You can get there through the school. I'm guessing right now that Bright found a trod and found another way through. Because the doorway by which we usually use to get to the castle is way too small for him to fit through.
Sagely nodding along, this tiny bird. It's like, I see. Okay, well... He pauses, thinks, head tilts to the side. I've got a magic sword that can, like, cut away problems. Yeah, like, it just gets rid of issues. One swing of it solves any problem, but it only works if I know more about the creature, so I need whatever information you have about Bright.
Bright is usually very friendly. He can talk.
He can talk?
yeah, most of the time he can talk. No problem. Most of the kids at the school are the only ones who really interact with him. As far as I know, Lord Tierson and the rest of them don't really go to that area very often. Because, you know, it's connected to a locker in my middle school.
It would be creepy for them to go there.
Oh boy, yeah, no, next chance she gets, I'm reading up, and I'm probably going to immediately not do this right, because that's, you know, but you give it a shot. I'd like to, if possible, try to use, try to use Saining on it next turn. I want to figure out Bright's true name, but I need, like, basically, unless I'm close, in which case, all of my tiny canary bones will be pulverized, or I'm receiving some information about the person in question, like, in depth. I can't even make the attempt, so would this qualify, do you think?
Not quite.
Not quite. Okay.
This is not so when you're trying to sane something, yeah. You are essentially naming it. You are getting to the core of what it is, and you suspect that Bright is this creature's name. With chimerical creatures, they'll be kind of shy with what their true name is, but it's not nearly as much so as a human who is also a fairy would be. Fairies by themselves tend to be fairly trusting, and chimera sort of mirror them in that sense. They don't often have reason to lie to one another, as they're all sort of playing on an even playing field. It's when human beings get involved, that's where, when a human gets involved with fairy shit, they bring in their inherent suspicions and their like lower, maybe baser, some might describe, attitudes, and that's where the true name, the tradition of the true name being lost, comes from.
Oh, okay, excellent.
Bright's turn. Bright did not like getting smashed up by Sid, and so Bright
do a hip check.
Bright is going to do an across the screen hip check. He's about to bring out some Monster Hunter Freedom Unite Plesioth hip check. And see if he can't send Sid into the next map.
Oh, just Barrieth tail swipe him.
That's sad, like, you get full body chunked and just roll and lie there for a sec, like, I'm not getting up. Like, you can't make me get— Oh, no!
Sid's in trouble.
Sid.
And...
Oh, Sid. Sid, your armor. Oh, Sid, that better be good armor. Oh, Sid, that t-shirt that looks like a t-shirt in real life but is actually plate mail better be good because you're about to feel the hurt, brother.
Like, basically, it mostly looks like, it almost looks a little bit more like Roman gladiator pauldrons.
That's really cool.
With like a little cape attached,
that's
a little half cape and sash attached. And then, alrighty, let's, oh boy.
Oh my god.
6 plus.
Sid just gets, he just gets left smashed out of the arena.
Yeah, he's about to get down smashed. Let's see here. 6 plus 8. It's 14. All right.
Oh.
Okay, and Sid is going to soak. So honestly, not as bad as it could have been.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, it is pretty bad.
Oh.
So that's actually 7 successes. Ouch.
Oh.
Oh, so is that
Oh
for
wait,
him?
that's actually 1 success. So it's still pretty bad. Sid is in real bad trouble. He basically gets the hip check he asked for and goes flying off into the glass.
Oh.
Rip.
Just boom, slammed down, doing rolls against the ground. It literally, from a person perspective, like they see this guy just go flying through the air. The mists are going to do their job.
Oh no.
Oh.
And Sid is in rough shape. He's gonna have a hard time getting up, and he's going to have a -5 penalty to all dice rolls.
Oh. Oh God.
Sid rolls over and thinks about everything that brought him to this moment. Oh my god!
Luckily, it's only chimerical bashing, so it's not as bad as it could be.
Yeah, chimerical damage actually heals up super fast compared to normal damage.
Yeah.
That's good.
And so Sid is going to use a spring cantrip, using the flight through the air that he just did as its bunk.
Brilliant. Flight through the air, the fuck out of here.
Difficulties. Wow. Yeah, Sid's back up.
Oh.
Goddamn legend.
Sid heals up all of that damage right away, and just he gives out a war cry. It says, "You!"
Thank you, Sid, for carrying this team. Every day, Addie here, thinking every day she needs to get a gun. Oh, yeah, she wants to get, I guess, attract the creature's attention to try to calm him down and talk to him.
Okay.
She would like to reason with the beast.
Yeah, give me a charisma and expression.
Okay. Charisma. Maybe I can try to reason with the beast.
Difficulty 9.
This beast is very difficult to reason with. Do any of my
Your good looks don't apply here.
Oh, what about captivating?
Because
Because that's my charisma one. Can I at least?
Oh, your specialty? Yeah. That feels in play.
Okay. So does that give me plus, or does that lower the difficulty?
That will lower the difficulty.
To an 8.
It
Still
will
very
be an
high.
8. Yes.
You know what? I'll
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Never mind. Yeah,
What
no,
is
that's actually going to make your tens count as 2. I forgot.
Oh, well, if that's the
that's
case.
what specialties do. So you got 3 successes.
Whee! I would like to reason with the beast. I say, Bright, what's the matter? Bright, look over here. Hoping that my calming light will keep it from just biting me in twain.
It starts blinking a little bit, like very rapidly for a second as it hears its name called, and it sort of looks around for a second before it lays its eyes on you, and it sort of stops for a second. It just looks down at you, and you can feel the breath just spewing out, and this breath, you can feel like a bit of static electricity, along with the dust of the dust of this glass that's forming at the back of his throat. So it hurts a little bit to like really keep your eyes open during the whole thing, but you do appear to have his attention.
I call to him and I say, What happened? Are you hurt? How did you get out? Like her hair frizzes up with the electricity.
Yeah, and you can actually see it's at around that time that storm clouds start moving in. They were off in the distance earlier, but now they're sort of rolling in as the waves start coming in and out of the pier, and you can hear the distant echo of thunder. His eyes look a little glassed over, like he's looking through cataracts or something. And you get a sense. You finally get a sense that he doesn't. That maybe he can't see and he's just panicking, or maybe he's something's not right. Something with his head is not right. Otherwise, he'd be talking to you right now.
Yeah, because he did talk to her. He has spoken before. Big balls Addie, not afraid of anything, is going to attempt to touch the snoot of this critter. Adelaide is not afraid of anything, even though she should be.
You hear Sid, Adelaide, no!
I keep reaching my gentle, soft little hand out to
Adelaide!
calm and reassure the critter. And then I would like to, if I could do flicker flies once more on him. That would be great.
He's a chimera.
I have Fae 2. What is chimera? I think it's probably higher.
Let me take a look. I think it might actually be 1 is chimera because it's based off of rank.
Complexity.
No. It's based off of like title.
Oh, yeah, it might be.
Fae realm. Oh wait, realm.
I'm gonna boop that snoot. Get over here. I want to be your friend. Everyone screams, Addie, please stop. We're begging you, please. And she goes, but he's my friend.
No fear. Absolutely none.
Someone in chat says Chimera is Fae 3. 1 is commoner, 2 is noble.
Okay.
So because he is up, it would take away a dice in order to compensate, I believe.
That is correct.
All right. Well, let's give it a try. Maybe, but I do have seen in time. I wonder if I could make the effect last longer.
At the cost of more dice.
At the cost of more dice, yeah. Scene. Oh God, yeah, no, you're right. Using time always raises the difficulty by 1.
Oh, then
And
never mind. It's not at the cost of more dice. It's at the cost of
it's
raising the
harder.
difficulty. Yeah.
Let me see what I could get by using these. The duration of the cantrip is tripled if I use it with time, and for scene, it affects all subjects within a discrete area. I will attempt it. I just really don't want him to go biting anymore. That would be pretty upsetting. I feel like the kids.
Oh wait, you might need to spend a glamour to upcast your realms.
Is it?
Let me take a look.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Yeah.
Glamour
so spend the
per
glamour.
dot in missing realm.
Okay, there you go. So
Yep.
you spend 1 glamour and you can make that roll.
All right.
Do you have a bunk?
Instead of touching it, what if I gave it a little kiss?
That's
Balls.
that
A
does
little
not.
ballsy.
No. It's that because nobody else can see it.
Okay.
It doesn't.
It's not as weird.
It's not as like, yeah.
Let me think. What would be a good bunk right now as I attempt to relax this creature? I can't think of anything. Do you guys have any ideas? I'm open. I'm open to ideas.
For drawing everyone's attention, especially from Sid, who just got like baseballed through the air. Oh boy. Yeah, nothing's coming to me.
Do you have a what? Remind me what art it is again.
So
It's
it is
summer?
summer. Let me read some examples. I think it has some. So summer bunks.
Summer's like setting shit on fire, I think.
Trappings of summer, daytime heat, passion, freedom, joy. Rip up old homework, whoop with joy, do an energetic dance, which I've already done. Climb a tree, chew a piece of grass, point out some shapes in the clouds, set a fire, stare at the sun, ring a bell.
Every Zig 314 has a really good suggestion of Sing Kumbaya, loudly singing to calm the creature down. Might actually work here.
Okay, well that's very good. What song should she sing to the critter to calm his nerves?
While also making everyone else be like, what the fuck?
It's 2004 it's 2017, and so you're just sitting here standing with your arm on an invisible snoot of something larger, so you have your hand in the air and you just loudly start screaming, "I'm cool for the summer!"
Take me down to your paradise. Don't be scared because I'm your body type. Thank you, Demi Lovato.
Yeah, that'll buy you 1.
All right, that's enough.
-1.
That's great.
So you're looking at difficulty 9 at the moment.
I think I probably input that incorrectly.
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. You're looking at difficulty 7.
Yeah, so then 1 success, yeah. Yeah, and then as I say, "You're cool for the summer," I touch him.
And
Are we cool
sure
for the
enough,
summer, Bright? Me and you? Can we be cool for the rest of summer? Please?
he draws back for a second, and sort of like, almost animalistically, like almost with the instinct of an animal, starts backing up, and like he gets up onto a nearby building, and so he's like on top of a t-shirt store right now, just sort of kind of like looking around. He's calmed down definitely. Every once in a while he'll do a quick little Godzilla roar, and like a small chunk of glass will go flying through the air, but he's definitely a lot calmer than he was, and his antlers start to grow back out.
I like to imagine that this is Sid's t-shirt shack because I think that that's funnier. That this creature has now taken residence upon his place of work after yeeting him into a wall.
Ugh.
He's calm now. He's calm now.
That was way too close. That is insanely dangerous. And what happens when your cantrip wears off?
It's gonna last for a little bit, but I think he's hurt. He's acting weird. Like, look at him. Look at his sweet face.
You better believe he's hurt. I drove my axe through him.
No. Look at his sweet face. She says, pointing at a face, a horrid face. No, something's wrong. Can you heal him?
No, he looks like one of those gross pictures of like a horse where but the mouth is replaced with like dog face. You know, have you seen those?
Oh, the creepy pastas?
They flip me right the fuck out, Adelaide.
I know, but we can't kill him, Sid. I've spent weeks gaining the trust of those children, and if I kill their friend, they're gonna hate me.
Then you don't have to do it. Let me do it.
No. She grabs onto his arm.
Look, that thing is going to be a problem for a lot of us.
Can you try to heal him? Please, his head. Please,
Why
Sid.
in the world would I try to heal him? He just knocked me off.
Something's wrong with him. I beg.
There's gonna be something wrong with him.
This looks crazy to outsiders
yeah.
right now.
Oh yeah.
People on the beach are like, everyday Addie and this guy are having a fucking domestic dispute on the pier.
Is that an order?
Please heal his head specifically.
Is that an order?
Yes, Sid, please.
Damn it! And so he's going to prepare a bunk for spring.
Throw me in the air.
No, he's not going to do that. That could potentially lead to you being harmed, and he would not allow that. He is a troll.
He's taken some oaths. Yeah, that's true.
Let's see here. You know what? He's not going to do a bunk. He's not terribly invested in this, but he's going to give it a try.
Help.
Difficulty is 8.
Oh.
Damn it. It says as the spirits of spring leave his grasp and start working around Bright's already pretty rapidly healing horns, and it looks like some of the axe wound begins to blister over and start scarring up rather than being actively bleeding. Combat over.
Oh.
Now I gotta figure out how to get him off my shop.
Oh no, our dragon! He's broken!
Our dragon, nothing! You can have this one. This one's yours.
Okay, I'll get him off your shack. I'm sorry, Sid. I'm sorry.
Yeah. At that point, Josh and Sky start running up a little closer. Addie!
Word arrives.
Oh, hey! She's like on her tippy toes, trying to touch his nose again, but he's too tall.
He's up on top of a single-story building.
She's just on her tippy toes,
wrapping himself up and nesting a little bit.
He's fine now, but something happened to him.
Mm-hmm.
He might have been like, I don't know, ensorcelled or something. Because he's acting weird. He can talk. Like he's not a dumb chimera, he's a smart chimera.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. All I know was that I got a call from Kaori, and she was the one who let me know that he'd gotten out somehow. You probably want to talk to her.
Oh gosh, I guess so. I don't. Do I have the phone numbers of these babies? Well, maybe if I call Miss Abad. Albaz.
That'd be Miss Albaz.
She gets on her phone while still like looking up at it. So people in the street just see everyday Addie on her phone looking up at the sky.
And occasionally reaching out to boop an invisible snoot that is a story up.
Yeah. Local lunatic everyday Addie is at it again.
Lul answers the phone.
Hi. Are you still at work?
No, I'm back home. How's the dragon?
He got out.
Yes, I am aware.
We have him. He's on Sid's shirt shack.
Is anybody hurt?
Sid.
Never mind. I'll be there in a moment.
Oh,
She hangs up.
Kaori. Oh. No.
Lul
She
walks out of a door nearby. Oh dear. Oh, Bright. Yes, he doesn't seem to be quite himself.
His eyes look frosty. They're usually pretty clear, but he looks frosty.
Where? You said, Pecs. Pecs the side of Joshua's head. Just like prod. You said he was kept in your, what was it, through a locker? He must.
Yeah.
And he found another way out?
That's where the way through the trot is.
Okay.
We don't know of any other way. We've only explored so much of the keep. It's so big.
Well, I'm sure if we went there, we'd probably find whatever way he took out. He's big. It'd be pretty conspicuous. Someone should probably stay here and watch him, and I'm really eager to do that, but at the same time, I think this is probably more important.
Don't worry, I'll do it. It's standing on my shop after all.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sid. Oh, I feel terrible.
Why don't I babysit the t-shirt dragon?
Oh, thank you. I appreciate. Oh.
Just wait. Adelaide.
Yeah.
My lady.
Yes.
Please just figure this out so that this thing can get off of my helm.
You live in your shirt shack?
Sometimes. Look.
Sid? I'm sorry, I didn't know.
No, it's fine. It's not a big deal. I do fine for myself, really. It's just...
Sid?
Look,
okay.
I'm a beach bum. That's what I do. I live on the beach. I bum on the beach.
Uh-huh. Oh, okay. We'll find out what happened. But we have to talk to Kaori.
Please soon.
Okay. Miss Albaz, do you know where Kaori lives? Has she gone home?
She has probably gone home for the afternoon. I will get in touch with her parents.
Is it going to be weird if we go and talk to her at her parents' house?
It is absolutely going to be weird if we go home and talk to her at her parents' house.
Oh.
The other option would be to wait until tomorrow.
But, Sid. Hold on.
I heard.
Oh. Ooh.
Look, I'm not happy about it, but if it's what we gotta do.
Addie looks at Sky in her bird form.
Blink, blink.
Maybe you could pass a message along to her? 'Cause you're a bird?
Sort of like exhales, closes eyes, opens eyes. Yeah, I'd love to. Yeah, no, I'd love to.
Let's go visit her house.
Let's go visit her house. Stranger I've never met before. Yeah, let's do this. It's important. Save T-shirt shack.
Mm-hmm. I didn't know that Sid was partially a vagrant. I didn't know that before today.
It seems
Sorry.
like he's handling it pretty well. Like,
I am not
Yeah.
a vagrant.
I'm sorry. Forgive me.
I am a landed knight.
You are a self-made man. That's what you are.
All right,
Okay,
Just
let's go.
get the dragon off my house.
Adelaide is very apologetic. She feels very bad. She's like, I make him do things he doesn't want to do, and then there's a dragon on his house.
You,
Adelaide, your phone is ringing.
Oh.
She'll pick it up.
Hello, Addy.
Hi.
Papa is going to be leaving tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
He's been called back to the bakery.
Okay.
He wants to treat us all to dinner tonight.
Tonight?
Yes.
Yeah. At
Can
home?
Yes. Can you pick up some stuff at the grocery store?
Sure. Yeah, I can do that.
All right. I will text you the list. How is your day?
I'm so busy right now.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I
Talk to you
will
later.
I will talk to you later then.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Click.
The bird's non-eyebrow raises as she looks over. Good
Oh,
news.
no. I'm gonna have to eat dinner with my brother.
What, can you point to the house on a map? Maybe I could go instead or something.
No, yeah, maybe we could do that. Did Miss Albayaz gone?
You do get a text shortly after. She was like, had to take Joshua home. Had to take Joshua home. Here is Kaori's address.
All right. We
Josh says she knows that you're coming.
okay. Well, we'll go talk to her real quick, and then we'll. Oh, you have to be home by 11.
Nods.
Okay, I'm sorry. This got out of hand really fast, and I feel like you're gonna have like a bad impression of Point Avalon.
No, I
About
mean
5 in the afternoon right now.
No, don't worry about it. Like, this place has been non-stop thrills. I mean, we arrived and looked in squirrel bridges, and then I saw Godzilla roll, and now a real Godzilla. It's all been very, no bad impressions here. She looks back up to the dragon. Well,
Okay, let's go. Okay.
Oh boy.
She goes to the Lumina, wiping away tears.
Sky feels genuinely bad and thus chooses to say nothing afterwards.
Just the front seat of your car is going to be filled with chimerical pearls at the end of today. Just big blubbery tears that turn into little like precious stones as they hit the ground. It says to take a left up here.
Okay.
As you guys are driving over to Kaori's house.
It's back.
What was that?
Be careful. It's back.
I think I saw. Was that a demon?
It's a boo hag. Just be careful. You don't hit it with your car.
Will it get like stuck in the wheel well or something? That was a lot of hair.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. I will absolutely endeavor to not hit it with my car.
Okay.
I turn the windshield wipers on.
It just gets back up. Oh no, it's about like it's about like 3 feet tall. It's about like 3 feet tall, and for the past mile or so, it has just occasionally run out in front of your car, and then finally you manage to hit it, and it just goes thump, 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 and it just rolling over the top of your car.
Oh, I love it! What a sweet little thing.
Get out of here! Go on, get out of here, you wretched boo hag! No!
Voice of an angel.
I have hexed you. I hexed you once several days ago. Today, I hexed you twice.
I start blowing the horn.
I hate it.
Said she hexed you twice. What?
That wretched little boo hag showed up in my house the other day.
Oh.
And it made me break my TV. Now my brother thinks I'm crazy.
Oh, well, that's fine. I'm sure it won't bother us again. Like, I got it really good with the car.
Yeah, I hope so.
So you know, your car is not chimerical. This creature obviously is.
Oh yeah.
This creature was playing along.
Oh yeah.
Like, when she got hit, she's just rolling off of nothing into oblivion.
Sky saw that happen, registered it fully, registered that there's no, like, feedback in the car, and is like, oh, this motherfucker's coming back. And then has to follow up with, no, I definitely got her. Not a problem. We're done.
I trust you.
Last we'll see that one.
Oh, okay. Oh, there's gonna be a roundabout, and you're gonna
Oh.
take the third exit out.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
This neighborhood has a lot of roundabouts. Only roundabouts, actually.
Yeah, I noticed that. Are they allergic to traffic lights?
No, I guess Louis just thought that they'd be more interesting, and they add some like whimsy, and he doesn't like traffic lights.
Wait, hold on. Are you related to the city planner?
Yeah, Louis, my brother, he's the city planner.
Gotcha. She tries to internalize this. Like, this was probably registered in the past as well as, like, maybe even in the dossier, but it's thoughts like these that will not enter her brain. Like, they don't stay. It's such a mundane profession. He sounds like a very exciting individual. She sort of stammers out.
No, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Hmm?
I don't want to eat dinner with my brother. She starts to cry again. She's just really letting go before she has to go talk to Tori.
Like,
He's exercising some demons in the front seat of your car.
Sky's
This is therapeutic.
Sky hears all this, is like, awkwardly clears her throat, like, tries to interject in the conversation, tries to interject in the noise of the sobbing 1 or 2 times, and then gives up and just presses the radio button and turns it on. Starts to nervously tap on the steering wheel as you're just bawling, and we drive the rest of the way.
God.
You get sent a little video, courtesy of Lily, that says, "Hey," it says, "Hey, Dragon Slayer, check this shit out." And there is a little Twitter video of Sid standing there for a second and then flying off into a direction during the dragon fight.
Oh no. Oh no. The missiles will take care of it.
Oh yeah, it will, but
but damn, why wasn't I around?
She types in "fuck you, Lily" and then deletes it. Just back. Oh.
I don't know if I should make you take a banality trigger for that or not.
She took it back. Oh, it's fine. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be this emotional. I'm sorry.
Wonder how many saved drafts.
Oh my gosh.
god.
This is how she vents her frustration. She does a lot of drafts where she's like, I really didn't like the way you talked to me.
You guys make it to the address. Kaori's already outside.
Okay. Addie opens the door and like pearls just come out onto the driveway. Oh.
Hey, don't litter.
I'm sorry. Do you want these?
Yeah, give them over.
Okay, they're yours. You
Cool.
can have some.
Yeah. She puts them in a bag that she had for some reason.
Why do you have Kaori? What happened today?
It's a marble bag. Oh, today. With Bright. Yeah. We were hanging out with Bright after school, and I was sitting there and I was trying to get a good look at Bright's stats, but I've never caught Bright. Bright always breaks out of my balls,
What?
and so when I don't really have a super strong idea of what Bright's all about, but I do have the device that I can use to figure it out if I can get Bright into the ball.
The ball? She like looks at Sky and then looks back at this baby. What?
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah, the ball. You know, you make them out of apricots.
Carrie? She drops to her knees. Do you mean like a Pokeball?
Well, yeah, but it's like real.
You're right, Pokeballs can be real. I always used to want to be a Pokemon master when I was a little girl.
Oh, you're telling me that, huh?
Yeah, it was
Well-
like my number one dream aside from meeting Sonic the Hedgehog.
I mean, like,
Oh my god.
yeah, it's a little embarrassing. I mean, like, speaking about, talking about a Pokeball, do we need to get you close or something? Also, I only know what a Pokeball is because my grandma's really big into it. She's a huge fan, like, #1. Biggest
That's
Pokemon
awesome.
fan. Yeah, no, she's
Uh,
really cool.
That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, so I've never been able to catch Bright. Bright always breaks out like a
Right.
fucking legendary or something. And so what I do is I will. So what I do is, you know, I was trying to throw the ball, and I swear, while I was up there at the place, me and Kay both saw a guy, like a guy, just standing out beyond the castle. We weren't sure who he was. We'd never seen another person over there before. But based off of what we saw, it wasn't too much longer after. It wasn't too much longer after we saw that guy that Bright started acting crazy. He eventually just ran off. He ran off north of the castle. You know, north relatively speaking, in a place where a compass could not effectively be used. But you know, it felt like north.
So there was a man in there that you think did something to him?
Could be. That's my guess.
Well, maybe tomorrow we can go there and search the castle.
Sky nods along.
Yeah. Miss Albaz doesn't like us going too far into the castle because, you know, it's dangerous. But, but, you know, we always wanted to.
Well, I guess this is a good excuse.
Hell yeah! You guys gonna join my party?
I would love to join your party, Kaori. I'd be honored.
Sky gets a
Well-
rather concerned look on her face, and she's like, I'm sure you'd be incredibly useful, and definitely adding a child to our group of people who are going after someone who's potentially very dangerous is a great idea. Don't you think that maybe you'd prefer having some time off or not going to school? Like like you'd be in school, right?
I mean, it's after school.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like YMCA. Or like,
It's after
It's an
school
after
changeling
school-
club.
It's
Yeah.
after school, sure, okay.
I mean, do you want to come, Sky?
It's, oh, that's a complex question.
Oh, I know.
I'm
Well,
like,
if you're busy, I understand.
yeah, I'm really busy, but I can, like, make time for it. It's fine.
Okay.
I just, she's like, she looks back over and is like, okay, yeah, I'm excited to be working with an actual child on this. She holds her hands out.
Hell yeah! Slaps your hand.
Sky has a mini crisis in the background.
Sky is sweating like.
She's like, oh god.
Kaori reaches forward, spits into her hand, and says, "Let's shake on it then." Party mate.
Sky's going to shake. Sky's going to shake and die in real time. Just melting.
Make a quick little dice pool.
Yeah, that contract is sealing.
Yeah.
This is a dread little fairy child.
That's fine. Sky is
Bummer.
Sky is entirely bullyable by children, but in this one instance, the dice said no.
All right. Not a big deal. But yeah, I'll be happy to help you. I'll even bring some of my friends.
Oh, well, are you gonna bring any of your cool machines?
Duh, that's what I said.
I'm so excited to see all of your work. Every time I see your work, it's very inspiring and cool.
Shut up.
No, don't tell me to shut up, please.
I mean, I can't tell you to shut up. Like, I guess because you're like the boss. You're like my boss in a number of different ways, really. But like, don't say stuff like that. It's embarrassing.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to be embarrassing.
I never thought Everyday Addie would be cringe.
Oh, you think I'm cringe? Oh no. Oh, well, I can't be mean to you. It's not my style. I will see you tomorrow.
Cool.
All right.
Yeah, I'll see if Kay wants to come.
Oh yeah, if any of the kids want to come, probably the bigger the party, the better, right?
Oh yeah, the more people around, the more people there are that can get hurt.
Okay.
Sky's like, I wonder if I've got my inhaler in my car, like in the background, like just like I'm going through it.
Okay. I suppose until then, do you need any help working on that master ball?
None that you could give me.
There's nothing at all I could help you with?
I'll think about it.
Because I would think it would be really cool if you could catch Bright.
Me too.
Yeah, I just want to help. Because
Yeah.
then maybe I could borrow Bright once in a while. We could trade.
What do you have to trade for Bright?
I don't know. I didn't know Pokemon was real until like 4 minutes ago.
Bright's a legendary. You can't just give me nothing.
I'll find something to give you.
Cool.
Cool.
You think back to the Boo Hag and its cursing of you, and you think of this situation that you're finding yourself in now. Maybe there's a connection.
Oh no. Maybe I could trade her the Boo Hag. A common Boo Hag. Ugh.
You'd have to catch it first.
First, I gotta get some apricorns, whatever those are.
Oh my god.
Carrie's like, yeah, I'll sell you some.
What do you want? Do you want real life money?
Yeah.
Hey, you drive a hard bargain, kid. How many could I get? How many could I buy off of you?
Well, let's say right now, since I'm the only person in town that makes some, and you want one, I guess, to fulfill your childhood dream, and that your life would never be completed without it, and that
Oh, I'm
everything
really
would
giving
just
you.
everything would just kind of feel like a bit of a waste. I guess I'll go with the standard market price of 300 Pokebucks per ball.
300 Pokebucks a ball. Deal.
Huh?
Cool.
What?
Hell
That's
yeah.
fine.
I'm going
I'll
to
buy two.
college. Oh,
buy-
never mind. So she's like, all right, well, whenever you can get the cash to me, I take cash.
Oh, okay. I'll send you cash. I'll get you cash, child. I'll get you 600 bones.
I'll see you. I will see you for our deal tomorrow at my middle school.
Okay. I won't be suspicious. I'll put the money in an envelope.
This is a
Mhm.
great idea.
Mhm.
Maybe you should consider like a paper bag or something.
Oh, that's a better idea. I'll bring it in a paper bag. Like lunch.
Oh yeah, me too. I can even hide them in my parents' wine bottle.
Oh, that's a good idea. Wait, don't do that. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow with your Pokebucks.
Yep.
Oh, that kid drives a steep bargain.
Absolute,
Daddy
Goes
says-
into a room.
absolute little angel.
Oh yeah. Well, things are going well for me, so my bank account's looking pretty fat.
Sky like blinks and looks over like, really?
Yeah, things are going really well. I just did a sponsorship with Honey.
Oh,
Yeah.
I need to
Wow.
decide right
The
now.
entire industry.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
With Big Honey.
does Sky know about the internet? Is a decision I'm making right now in real time.
Oh.
Hmm.
Sky's like, cat videos are good.
Yeah, thinking about it's like, decent. She you guys start driving. Okay, where am I taking you?
I guess. Would it be too much if I asked you to drive me to the grocery store?
I mean,
There's a Whole Foods. Well, it's not really a Whole Foods. It's like Whole Foods with an H, like Whole Foods.
blinking, eyes open. I mean, it'd be a bit of a pain. Yeah, but like, shrugs, starts driving.
I'll buy you whatever you like to make up for all the trouble and make up for all the pearls in your
been-
upholstery.
It's been no trouble. Wait, are they like stuck in there?
I don't know. Something fell
It's
in the
not-
crack here, and if anything
Like, it's
falls in
not
here,
a
it's gone
problem,
forever.
Oh yeah, no, that place is an abyss.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I've lost a few credit cards down there in the past.
Ooh, you promise? She starts reaching her hand down in there.
Sky just smiles and keeps driving.
Gonna go to the Whole Foods with an H.
Yeah.
You go to Whole Foods. It was at one time a Whole Foods, but rebelled against the company itself, and the owner, the new owner of the place, is a real dick, and so he was just like, we're still Whole Foods.
What are you gonna do? Sue us?
What are you gonna do? Sue us? You already did.
Wow, your grocery store
I'm-
has lore.
I'm bleeding money.
Yeah.
Let's do this, you pieces of shit.
Yeah, the guy who owns it's some sort of eccentric millionaire, and I think he's just he decided to get rid of the W because he cannot abide any W. He sells nothing in this store that has a W in it. So there's no water. There's no water.
You can get yourself some water.
You can get some water, but no water.
Sky's eyes go wide like dinner plates as she picks up Heat Thins. she just holds that out and is like, you know what? I think this will be enough for everything.
Yeah, a lot of people come here to buy souvenir things because they only exist here.
Yeah. Very unique boxes that are just the product and then removed from it and put into a special box that is designed by an in-house artist.
I'm imagining this like absolutely overworked artist in the back, like day in, day out, big easel, just like, okay, I gotta design a new thing that lacks an H. W, God, fuck.
Heat Thins.
Heat Thins.
Eat things? Eat things. That guy is stressed out but well paid.
Yeah, no, like as we're leaving the grocery store, Sky is like clutching this to her chest like it is her most prized possession. She finds this delightful.
Yeah,
I
you
like-
managed to pick that up, and then Addie picked up some underbread. And,
I like this place because it doesn't have wheat specifically, which is good because I have celiacs. And so that's why I like this place, because it cannot abide anything with the W, including my arch nemesis wheat.
underbread is, of course, a gluten-free bread.
Yeah, no, it makes sense.
It works out well. And now I gotta go home.
You seem excited.
Oh, Sky, you get to go home to your grandma. And she's so nice and sweet and playful.
I mean, she's got her mean moments. Sky says, like looking around with a big smile on her face.
My house feels like poison. Yeah.
She like.
But if you think you can withstand it, here's the person in your dossier. Louis?
Oh.
But I'm warning you right now. If you think Bright was bad, there's nothing worse than having to talk to Louis.
She makes a noise of an old computer booting up. Well, I'm sure it'll go fine with your introduction, right? Like...
Sure. I suppose I should explain a little bit. Louis doesn't remember a lot of the stuff that happened with Cassiopeia because he got a bad bonk on the head and then we gaslit him into believing he crashed his car. Yeah.
And that worked? That actually worked.
Yeah, it did. My brother has a very loose grip on reality.
Oh, understandable.
The mists are a hell of a drug.
She's like, scratches the back of her head. Well, yeah, looking forward to it then.
Okay. As long as you stay near my papa, it'll be fine. You can use him as a shield. That's what I've been doing.
That healthy family dynamic.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh.
Yeah, come to my house. Person I met today and I hope isn't a killer.
Yeah. Just like uneasy expression driving like, I think you were on the other side of that earlier, so it's only fair that it's my turn.
Yeah, we can trade.
Sky, sketchy smile. Like, very forced.
If it ever gets to be too much, just say that you have to go to the bathroom really loud, and then he'll usually let you go. And
I don't think I'll have trouble with that, yeah.
Okay, it should work out well.
Nodding.
God.
I'm...
Addie's about to bring home someone she just met. Like, just bringing on people she met on the beach.
Yeah.
Way to go, Addie. Way to make your brother think, oh no.
Oh, Adelaide.
Oh, wait, pull over.
Slows down.
It's the only good cop.
Oh, I see.
Adelaide, I thought we talked about introducing me to people that way. Hi.
I'm sorry,
Aiden
I didn't
Graham.
think you could hear.
Hi, Detective Aiden Graham, Point Avalon Police Department.
Hi, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name's Sky. I'm here to visit and check out your squirrel bridges.
Well, we have a wealth of them. So
I've noticed they're all delightful.
you're from out of town?
Yeah. I'd been here before, but, she sort of, trails off. It's just different in fall, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, autumn is a weird season for you guys, I guess.
Do you want to come to dinner? To meet my dad? She blurts out. She blurts out thinking, wait, another shield.
Oh, Adelaide, I'd love to meet your father, but
You have to. You simply have to meet my pa.
your dad's in town. You mentioned that.
He's gonna be gone tomorrow. Tonight's your only chance. If you don't do it now, he might resent you.
Oh, yeah. Well, okay. This is gonna sound strange, or perhaps even rude. Is Louis gonna be there?
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. I love Louis. Louis's great.
I don't know. I just didn't like that tone. That tone concerned me a little. What's wrong with Louis?
What isn't wrong? Anyway, look. I'm sorry. I've had kind of a rough day. But yes, I'd love to join you for dinner.
Excellent. Meet me there in I don't know, an hour or two.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds great. And you said your name was Sky?
Nods.
Okay. Out of town. Okay. All right. Well, I'll talk to you later, Addie. It was nice meeting you, Sky.
It was a pleasure meeting you as well.
Bye.
If there's anything I can do to help you out, in whatever you're doing, I have sort of taken that role upon myself recently, as sort of a helper for you guys.
You'll be the first one I call.
I appreciate it. All right. Well, I'll see you at dinner.
Bye.
And he comes in and gives you a little kiss on the cheek.
Mwah.
All right.
That's Aiden. Did you feel like he had some aggression in his voice when he was talking about Louis? I didn't like that.
Sky shakes her head. No, he seemed perfectly sweet to me. That was about the most normal interaction I've seen so far.
Aiden's a pretty normal guy. He's really cool.
Oh, yeah.
He's my boyfriend.
He seems really cool. Congratulations? Sky,
Thanks.
tilts her head back and forth.
It's a pretty funny story. It's a pretty funny story about breaking the law and being inappropriate on the job, I suppose.
I see. That sounds hysterical.
It's great. We should tell it over dinner, the story.
Okay. Your family, does your family know about it? Does it involve, she, sort of trails off.
Oh yes, Detective Aiden Graham was on the case where Louis was a person of interest.
I see. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
that does sound. Yeah, that's really funny.
Yeah. He was investigating us as persons of interest in the murder of Keelan De Winter. It's pretty funny, actually, how all that turned out.
Yeah, no, it's like a fairy tale.
Yeah, it kind of is.
Sky continues to sweat buckets.
She's like, wait, am I in the room with a serial killer?
Yeah, no. Well, we said we trained.
Adelaide manages to be so cute, but also there's just a twinge of unsettling in the way she fucking behaves herself.
I like it because she wheels between cute, earnest, and like a very good person to deeply sad sometimes, frequently, and then also slightly unsettling. It's great.
Oh, you can't. You're gonna enjoy the things in her house.
Yeah. the much hyped Louis interaction is something I'm very excited for. Sky will also tell you she's very excited for it too.
Yeah, you guys make it to the house, and the house is a absolutely beautiful little 2-story home. It is picturesque. It is you make your way down a little cul-de-sac by the name of Lear Avenue, and you see at the very end of that there's a big tree in the middle of the cul-de-sac, and so as you drive around it, you see the 2-story house that is Adelaide's home. Adelaide's home is a beautiful 2-story house. It is of significant height. There are many arches built into it. This is pretty much a handmade home by Louis when he was an architect, and he every little attention to detail, every the little arches that cover over the front porch, which is set up with little benches and a lot of flowers and stuff like that, are absolutely lovely. You can see a small little walkway that attaches around to a garage, and behind that garage, or rather between the separate garage and the house, is a little white picket fence that settles into the to a small chunk of the backyard, which looks like it connects to the kitchen. And so the front door is right there, smack dab in the middle. It's very very homey, very happy, very nice. You feel an intense aura of dread coming off of this house. It can be described as nothing short of nefarious, the aura that you feel coming from the lower half of this house.
Why didn't you tell me that the best place, you were keeping the best place in the whole city to yourself? Her feathers visibly quake.
That's funny. Well, I feel like I like to look at things in a positive sort of way.
Yeah.
And if I look at it that way, in a place like this, fairies won't ever bother Louis again. And she like looks over and just has like it's a very strange expression. It's
Yeah.
one of like she's being serious and ominous.
Yeah, no, Sky, like, listens to that and gives a creaking head tilt along with it, like, well, then I appreciate you letting me in.
Upstairs isn't so bad, and the garage is really nice. Sometimes I sleep in there, so I don't have to be in the house.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, it's really nice. It's cool. I'll show you. I'll show you the stuff I have in my garage.
I'm really curious.
Good.
Sky like shuffles forwards very slowly.
Every instinct in your body as you approach step by step up the little up the foundation onto the balcony or onto the porch. Every single step you take, your body, your instincts, those same animal instincts that tell you to hide when people notice you, are screaming, "Get the fuck out of here!" You can feel your entire body is growing heavier as you get closer and closer to the door.
Sky compulsively makes mistake number 1 of like getting into an obligation that you don't want to do, and checks the time before she goes in.
Oh no! This is about to be the longest 3 hours of your life.
Yeah. She double checks.
You swear that when you look at that, when you look at your phone, it says 6:43 for a second, and it swaps to 6:42 before you blink, and you see that it says 6:43 again.
All right.
Okay.
She opens the door. I'm home!
Oh, hello, my dear.
Oh, Papa, I have groceries.
But more importantly than that, you have a friend.
This is not groceries. This is Sky.
Hello, Sky. My name is Paul Francois. Welcome.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
It is indeed a pleasure. It is the small pleasure. It is his shirt is the brightest thing in this room. Everything else is dull and gray, and you want it to go away.
She, like, her expression is transparent as her eyes scan the room, just cold and unfeeling, hiding somewhere deep within herself, and then she looks at your papather, and her face relaxes, the feathers bristle outwards, she gets a pleased look on her face, and she shakes his hand, and, like, it's great. It's almost like this experience of incredible hot and cold has led her to be the most relaxed you've seen her, while staring at him specifically.
You just focus in.
Yeah.
Use your shield.
Yeah, no, she takes that advice so closely to heart. Shakes the hand and is like, "Hi, I'm Sky. I'm a tourist, like borderline professional tourist. I love this town from the bottom of my heart."
Oh, it is lovely. Louis did such a good job when he found this place.
Yeah, all the roundabouts.
Yes, the roundabouts, and then he designed. He ended up designing much of it when it was going through the renovations, and he did such a good job. Father, please stop. He is modest. He is very talented. Please come in. We just set up the new TV several days ago. You may sit in here and watch TV with your friend, or we can start to get started on supper. So on your right hand side, right in front of you as you enter the home, you are in a very small little foyer area, and right in front of you are stairs that lead directly up to the second floor. Behind those stairs is a small hallway that leads to the bathroom. And there are cute little pictures of Adelaide and the family and stuff like that set up along the stairway. And then, there's a little stairs closet for Harry Potter to live in and stuff like that.
Yes, of course.
Boo hags use it to sneak into Adelaide's home in the middle of the night.
Adelaide has tried taping it shut, but Louis just rips off the tape like, "What are you doing?"
It's like, "I keep the vacuum in there." On the right-hand side is a living room area. You can see there's just like, a small doorway without a door in it, basically.
Yeah.
And you can see like a nice little couch set up, and there's a big TV up against the wall and some bookcases. It all looks very nice. And then, there's a little I forget what you call them, but basically it's like where the windows jut out of the house a little bit. Uh, and you can see like, out into the front
Bay
yard.
window.
A bay window, that's it. Some bay windows, some lovely curtains. It all looks very nice. And then on the left-hand side, you can see the kind of the kitchen dining room area. There's a computer station sort of set up over there as well. And you can see a nice little dining table that looks like it's been recently put in and is larger than the one that would normally be here. As normally it's just Adelaide and Louis, but they've been entertaining their father for the past few weeks, who is a very famous baker in Chicago. You may have even seen this guy on TV.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's great. God, knowing the type of TV that Grandma watches, maybe Sky is slightly starstruck right now.
Yeah, could very well be. Yeah, there's a nice big island in the kitchen, and above that there's a lot of little hanging utensils and stuff like that. A very nice stove. It's like top of the line cooking equipment setup. Which would lead you to believe that either Louis or Adelaide might know their way around the kitchen a little bit.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, Sky is loving this because she's choosing to ignore everything else at the moment.
Oh yes, it's absolutely it's beautiful.
Oh,
it's horrible.
This is
horrible. You have to get out of here.
Here, if you come to my kitchen, the best part of the kitchen with the best view is right here. And she grabs Sky's hand and takes her immediately to where they have on display this little model house.
Oh.
That somebody had. It looks like a beautiful, intricately made like model house or doll house. And next to it, it's like being next to the only air conditioner in a room.
Yeah,
that is dreadfully hot.
It is a model of the very house you are in right now.
Oh.
Perfectly to scale.
That's very. Does it? What are its like vibes compared to the rest of the room? It's like, so it feels okay to look at.
It is exactly as Adelaide says.
Yes.
It's like being next to the air. It's like being next to an air conditioner in a stuffy room. It's such a nice little piece of artwork. Everything is so lovingly crafted and well made, and you can even open the house up and look inside, and you can see exactly where you are and exactly what's going on upstairs and all sorts of stuff like that, right down to little personal items. Even you can see tiny little models of the pictures in the hallway. It's just very, very cute.
She cannot stop herself. She, like, inspects it very closely and lets out a slight cooing noise, almost like someone looking down at a puppy or some other creature. The relief is so intense.
Yeah. It's so beautiful. I love standing right next to it.
Yes, I could look at that thing for hours. In fact, I have just sat here. I set it on the island once, and I opened it up, and inside I would actually look for inconsistencies, and mon Dieu, there are none.
She smiles and goes like, yeah, believe it or not, we've got something kind of similar in my house, so it reminds me of better places. She says, looking intensely at it.
Yeah.
It is amazing. I could walk around this house and I could see it, and I could go down, and in fact, I have used it to find things that you wouldn't expect to be able to find, like the remote once, if you would believe it.
Yeah.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Get out of here. She like looks close and then leans over to Addie. Is it possible to like move this or carry it around with us?
It's kind of heavy.
Oh, it's heavy.
So I
okay.
usually just like to keep it like right here in the
I see.
middle where I can see it good
That
and be like by it like when I'm in the fridge and by the stove and sitting at this table because I love looking at it.
Sky's
Do
like nodding along.
you want to see something cool? So
Sure.
Louis made this house, but a lot of this little furniture, I made it because that's the kind of stuff I like to do. Look. And so like she like opens it up and goes to the kitchen and like tilts over a light fixture and like a tiny little wad of cash comes out.
Oh.
Look.
Whoa.
And then she looks at her and goes up to that same light fixture and turns it over. And a big wad of cash rolls out.
Whoa.
ATM.
Sky is like looking, eyes wide again, feathers floofed, like just nodding along, like wow.
600 bones.
She is so creative, my Adelaide. So, how do you two know each other?
Addie looks at Sky.
Well, we met out in front of that t-shirt shack.
Oh, yes. Oui, the ones that your friend Sida has.
I don't know, like I said, I'm borderline a professional tourist. I'm just so in love with t-shirts with various prints on them, like, especially if they've got puns, my favorite.
Ooh. We bonded over this.
Yeah, like, friend of a friend becomes my friend.
I'm so happy to hear that. My Adelaide could make friends with anyone. But to see it actually happen, it warms my heart. Coming into the kitchen.
Addie plays defensive, getting on the other side of the house.
You see him, the source, ground zero for every bad feeling that exists on this floor. The dangerous man in Point Avalon, if you are a fairy, Louis Francois. I was not told that we would be expecting guests.
Yes, Sky is here, but also the cop is coming.
Detective Shanks?
No, not my parole officer, Detective Aiden Graham.
Oh, that one.
He wants to meet Papa.
Yes, I suppose that is reasonable and fair. Hi.
Yeah, like Sky did that thing of like starting to reach out a hand and make an introduction, then another conversation started and like you saw her face visibly go, oh, thank God. She retracted back for a second, and then the attention is redrawn back to her, and she's like,
yeah, he did kind of the same thing as Adelaide was talking about Detective Graham and stuff, and he's like, I'm sorry.
Sky, I tore.
Louis Francois. Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, complete and absolute pleasure.
Mm-hmm. Adelaide, is your friend going to be joining us?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, I will.
Unless her grandma starts calling her, because her grandma is here.
Yeah.
But if her grandma starts calling, she might have to dip out early. She looks at you.
She's very fussy.
Yeah.
Well, why do you not invite her over? We would be happy to serve more. Papa, please. That would be a bit much, don't you think? Oh no! It is no trouble at all. Please, I would be more than happy to serve up a large meal.
Oh, like, I don't know. She goes to bed early. You know, I wouldn't want to disrupt her sleep schedule or anything like that. She's got to be in bed by 8. Definitely doesn't stay up to watch. What was it? What was her favorite show?
It was Murder She Wrote Miami.
She wrote Miami, which airs at like 11 p.m.
Yeah. Oh, of course. Well, that is fine. I will prepare a leftover box for her. And he goes off to start preparing dinner. He gets the groceries and starts preparing like a big dinner.
If you want, I could give you a little tour of the house while dinner's being made, Sky.
Oh yes, that would be great. Yes, please do.
You want to come up and see my room?
she
says, looking at you with big pleading eyes.
Yeah, no, it's funny. Like, her expression the entire conversation has been like you have never seen anyone look as grateful to you as Sky did when you gave her the out of like, yeah, unless her grandma calls her. Sky is like, oh, you angel. Oh, you merciful creature. And then, like, the conversation goes on, and she just, like, grabs your hand and goes, let's, and then just picks a direction and walks. She doesn't know where she's going.
I practically skip you upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah. As you're going upstairs, have you ever seen the Planet Earth documentary? Specifically the one about underwater caves.
No, but go on.
So there's a specific scene that I'm thinking of, and it's the scene where they found a cave, and a section of this cave has a notable dissipation between saltwater and freshwater, and you can see the guy, the way the camera looks as it follows him through the saltwater into the clear water. It looks like he flies out of water. Because the salt water is so thick and kind of murky, and the fresh water is perfectly see-through. Like, no question. It is exactly like that as you make your way up. You can almost feel the surface tension between banality and the magical elements of the second floor. You can almost feel it and almost have to push yourself through it just ever so slightly as you make your way up to a place where you can finally fucking breathe. You make it up into the second floor of the house, and the second floor of the house is there is a large, it's almost a ballroom that the stairs just sort of open up into, and there is a beautiful glass domed ceiling that you couldn't really see from the outside. It looks like the shackles of the roof itself were almost designed as a specific, almost in a way that specifically hides this dome that you can see, and there are mirrors on every side of the room. And so that light comes in and reflects all throughout the room, and it is just beautiful. It is like, it just has like this magical sort of feel to it. There's so much natural light in here at all times. Even though it is cloudy outside, this is the brightest room in the house.
Oh, that's excellent. Yeah, Sky's body language shifts away from someone being hyper pressurized at the bottom of the ocean to like breathing again, life. She looks around vibrantly and just sort of like inhales like this is the first time she's touched oxygen in a while.
Yeah, be careful, you might get the bends.
This up here is my room. This space is my space.
Yeah.
He's not allowed up here.
Yeah, and there's one door at the very end that leads out to the front balcony, and so there's like a balcony that goes just over the porch downstairs, and it's got many of the same amenities. It's just a beautiful little way to look at the neighborhood, and you can see the big tree that's set up in the middle of the cul-de-sac and all that good stuff, and then directly 6 o'clock from that is Adelaide's room, where she has all of her streaming stuff or her YouTube stuff set up, and of course her bed and everything as well. And this area of the house is just much nicer in general.
Oh, Sky seems so relieved up at the area. She's like, "Whoa, how long did this take you to set up?"
The room? I mean, it was always a pretty nice setup. Or do you mean the YouTube equipment?
Either, both?
The YouTube equipment, I have only really started about 14 months ago is when I started. I awoke like the day after I started my channel.
Oh.
Or, well, the day after I started like live blogging.
Gotcha. She
Do you
nods.
want to see my things?
She like looks around the room. Yeah. Show me. She's like trying to think like, do I say show me everything and potentially prolong my time upstairs? Or like she's like it's funny, her mind is now just running purely tactically after experiencing the war zone that is downstairs. Yeah, show me everything. I wanna see it all.
Spend a willpower.
Yeah, no, she's just being honest about that. Actually, God, I'm gonna spend the willpower, and she's gonna be real with you for a second here. She's like, yeah, let's take as much time up here as possible. I'm going to be honest.
My job with House
Beaumain
is to go into places and sort of assess the relative threat level. All of my memories are full of various dismemberments, various lives ended. Most of my memories are occupied with all of the horrible ways that I've died in the past and how I can potentially avert them. That's my job. That's why I'm sent places. And she then places a hand on your shoulder and looks you dead in the eye. No lie. And she's like, I am more scared of downstairs than I am of most of the things that have happened to me in the past. She looks dead serious.
Addie, once more in that strange way she do, where they are both beautiful and uncanny, she says, "Home sweet home."
You're very strong.
Thank you. People tell me I need to move out, and they're gonna kill Louis and put him in a farm. So, are they gonna send him upstate to a farm? But I know that's code for they're gonna try to kill him. But I won't let them. I'm not gonna let anyone hurt him ever again.
Who says this?
Mostly Lily.
Yeah, Sky has to look like, yeah, that makes sense. I wouldn't, oh boy.
I'm sworn to bear your burdens, my lady.
Stop! You can't hurt Louis! Don't hurt him! Don't go near him!
I'm not gonna hurt him, I'm just gonna kill him real quick.
Oh. That scene has played out so many times where she is just hanging on to Lily saying, "Don't hurt him, please. I love him, don't."
Willpower's already spent. She probably doesn't mean it.
No, she means it. Do you want to meet all my Nicolas Cages?
What?
Do you want to meet all my Nicolas Cages?
Sure.
Here, I'll show you.
Just confused goes along with you.
Takes her by the hand, and takes her up into the attic.
As the attic door, like the little ladder that goes up into the attic drops, you feel a little bit of dread at this weird Nicolas Cage thing that Adelaide suddenly brings up. But you make your way up. It can't be any worse than downstairs.
No.
And, sure enough, it is a joyous horror that you see up in the attic, as you are surrounded by 17 cardboard cutouts of different scenes that Nicolas Cage has been featured in over the years.
Oh.
These are my Nicolas Cages. Nicolas Cage cardboard cutouts. You don't have to be still. This is a friend. She calls out to them.
Wow, there's so many of them. I want one. Where did you get them?
Oh, I'm a big collector.
All right, they all say simultaneously. they all sit down. They all sit down and go back to playing cards.
These are my Nicolas. This is Nicolas Cage's. Yeah.
Hey, Adelaide.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, I'm doing great. Doing absolutely fantastic down here, Adelaide. Who's your friend?
Oh, this is my friend Sky. I just wanted to introduce her to you guys because you guys are so cool. Do you guys want to show off your screenplay for that movie called Pig?
That
Are you
one's
not
not
ready?
quite ready. That one's not quite ready yet. We're still working out the we're still working out the edges on that one.
Wow.
Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, they're working on this cool script for a movie starring themselves, Nicolas Cage, in which it's like John Wick but with a pig. This is a real movie that exists now.
That's incredible. How do you decide who gets top billing?
Oh, Nicolas Cage always gets top billing when it's written by Nicolas Cage. Yeah, these guys are real talented. I come up here a lot, and sometimes Louis banished them up here because he didn't like that I would let them roam around the house all free and willy-nilly. And so they're mostly up here now. But I brought them lots of things so that way they don't feel sad or lonely. Bought them a soccer ball, a typewriter. You can hear it in the middle of the night.
Personally speaking, I think your brother has a lot of gall, Adelaide, to get mad at me when I was the one taking a shower, when he broke into the bathroom, opened up the blinds opened up the tub curtain so that he could get in, and then had the temerity himself to scream, "Jesus Christ, Adelaide, get these fucking things out of my house." I was right there.
I'm sorry. That was really rude of him. I'm sorry that he interrupted your shower.
Yeah, and he's the one who bought it. He's the one who bought the first one. So
Yeah.
I don't understand.
This all started with him.
The first one, of course, is gone. You gave it away as a prize during the fishing festival.
He's out with a knocker and living a good life somewhere. He's probably having an adventure.
Sky just nods, real proud of him. Looks at all the various cages. Do I introduce myself to just one of you, or can I do it all at once?
What, you think we're deaf? You think we can't hear? I'm sorry. I'm a little on edge. I've been living in an attic for the past 6 months.
Would you?
Sorry, that's National Treasure Nicolas Cage. He's a little on edge.
That's fine. I deal with aggression very well. Nice to meet you. I'm Sky.
All right. Well, we'll see you later, Addie. I'm sure Louis is downstairs, and you could say hi to him for us as well.
Oh, I'm okay.
I'm sure he'd love that.
I don't have to. But do you guys need anything before I go? Do you guys want me to bring up some dinner?
I would love to just go out into the woods.
Okay, sure. We can do that. I could lower you down the balcony using my rope.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Sure.
One of my favorite times was the time that you put us all out in the middle of the woods behind your home, and just kind of let us hang out there for a while. That was great.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty good. Louis didn't like that one either.
Yeah, we caught him when he was picking mushrooms one day, and he saw us and said, "God damn it, Addie!" But he said it very Frenchly.
Oh, yeah, he's like, mon dieu. Yeah, I know how he does. Yeah, sure. Which one of you wants to go out? I'll throw you out the window and let you parasail out.
They all raise their hands. Even B's Nicolas Cage, which normally has a look of tortured agony on his face.
Sky, you pick.
And Bear Nicolas Cage, which is from the same movie, but it's the part where he's dressed up as a bear and about to punch a woman in the face.
Well, okay. I think out of all of these, Bear Nicolas Cage is probably the most normal, especially for considering the woods.
Okay, no problem. I go and I grab him and I put him under my arm.
Hey, does he?
Oh yeah.
Does he growl?
Later, losers.
He doesn't really act like a bear, does he?
No, because it's just Nicolas Cage when he was in The Wicker Man and he was trying to infiltrate the cult.
Yeah, no, I'm in disguise. I have to find a little girl.
Yeah, and I'm gonna let you go out into the woods and do that. And Addie goes to her big balcony, throws open the doors, and hurls cardboard cutout.
Yeah, as he leaves the magical area. As he flies out of the magical area that is your room and back down into the real world, he stiffens up like cardboard and just sort of bonks down into the front yard. You hear, Addie!
Oh no! Uh-oh.
It's fine. You could blame it on me. I can take it.
Yeah. No, I can't do that to you. I could never do that to another living person. She just yells down, "Sorry! I'll pick him up in a second."
Okay, I just don't know why you're throwing the Nicolas Cages out into the front lawn again. Halloween is over.
No, it's not. Halloween's only coming up.
What? Oh no, you're right. I thought you were setting up your Nicolas Cage nativity scene.
No, that's not until after Thanksgiving.
All right.
Which one's the baby? Which one plays the baby?
It really depends. One time I got a butterball turkey and had somebody tattoo gun Nicolas Cage's face on it.
Please tell me that one's not still around here.
Oh no, we ate it. I've killed Jay. I'm sorry.
As you were preparing to eat him and you were cutting him up, he just said, "I'm baby."
Oh my god!
I'm baby.
I have to say, that is the first time I've laughed so hard during a stream, I've literally had to get up. Oh no! We ate him!
I'm baby.
Yeah, we got one of those electric turkey carvers and just.
Holy shit!
He didn't mind at all. says one of the others out of nowhere. This one's the one from where Nicolas Cage was a vampire. Forget the name of the movie. And then there is of course one cardboard cutout of John Travolta out there, but that's of course still Nicolas Cage from the famous movie Face Off.
Oh, of course, but he's taking John Travolta's face off.
Yeah.
There's just so many different Nicolas Cages in there. It really is a masterwork. There's Raising Arizona Nicolas Cage. There's every Nicolas Cage.
Holy shit. Is it like Nicolas Cage from the scene where he's robbing the convenience store and has like the pantyhose pulled down over his head and the gun?
Yeah.
100%.
Hell yeah.
I'll just leave the attic open so you guys can stretch your legs.
And now, whenever you're walking through the second floor of the house, it'll literally be like a scene from Danganronpa. Whenever you enter a room, and the little cardboard cutouts pop up, and you just see Ghost Rider sitting.
Oh my fucking god! Oh Christ!
That's pretty funny.
You guys make your way downstairs again, tentatively. After Adelaide gives you the grand tour, you see Adelaide, the thing that perhaps you wished least to see, of all of the things that you could see, you see Louis and Aiden Graham sitting across from each other in a table, and Louis is just sitting there being like, well, I don't know, I just think it's a bit maybe unethical. Maybe a little bit unethical. Oh yeah, no, I agree. It's 100% unethical that you be and they're just giving little quips back and forth to each other, and he's just like, so Louis, do you ever watch football? Yes, I do. I was quite a fan back in college. I played a little bit. Oh, but you went to college in Grenoble, right? That's what Addie said. So I was talking about football. Yes, so was I, actually. And then dinner is ready.
Please grip on your hand.
Oh, well, it seems like the conversation's thrilling. It's really picking up. That sounds great. What's for dinner?
Oh, I went ahead and I made a lovely potato soup as a little bit of an appetizer, followed by we are going to have a very fine deli sandwiches, very simple, but I quite like them myself. And for dinner, I am getting a very nice cake ready.
I love cake for dinner.
This guy's nodding along. It's my favorite. Thank you.
I'm so happy to hear that. All right. Bon appetit. All right. Set up how people are sitting at the table.
Oh God.
There are 2 seats each. There are 2 seats on each side and one seat where Papa's presumably sitting. I'll let you two figure out the rest.
Oh Christ! Wait, so we came downstairs and these two were already like talking, right?
They're already seated opposite one another. But you do see that these are fairly informal, and Aiden and Louis are both getting up to kind of help with food whenever Papa asks.
Okay, I'm gonna sandwich you between Papa and Aiden.
Okay.
To protect you.
You sure about that? Are you gonna be okay?
I'll sit next to Aiden.
Okay.
And then I'll make. And Papa can see where he's at.
How are you gonna do that?
God. Addie just breaks a chair. Oh god. Yeah, it's like she can go like here. And off. Kill me. It's really
kind
weird.
Kind of a weird setup, Addie.
Her head creaks as she makes eye contact with him. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I got you. Here. Sky, please.
Oh. Still bad. Still bad.
What a positively yeah, no, yeah, thanks for your chair. This is my best seat in the house.
I'm sorry, it's the best I could do. It at least puts you between the two of us. Hey, see if you can try to sit next to your dad. On the other side. That way Louis is still facing me. I hope you understand what a bullet I'm taking for you.
As people are moving stuff, Addie like takes one of the chairs and goes, "Oh, we can't use this one. This one's a wobbly one," and like scoots it away.
What do you mean? I can use it. It's
No.
not a big deal. Alrighty then,
Thank you.
officer. Officer. Papa, how is the pork coming along? Pork? I haven't cooked any pork. Huh. I wonder what that smell is then.
Addie pops the top on a bottle of red wine and very shakily starts to fill cups. She fills hers a little too high. Oh, no.
Oh, thank you, Addie. Thank you. Oh, yeah. No, I'm sure Louis really appreciates that.
Oh, yes, that was for him. She pours a second one a little too high. And this one is for Sky.
Is it ham,
You?
perhaps, then, Papa? No, I've got a nice spread of turkey and chicken, some nice bird. Why do I smell pig? I swear I smell pig.
Addie is just trembling. Lee! That's...
Oh, Louis, I'm surprised you could smell much of anything. You sound like you've got a lot going on up in your nose. How is your nose, by the way? I heard you had it broken recently.
Oh my god.
Oh, my nose is great. I smell better than ever. Yeah. Of course, sometimes I do smell a bit of bullshit. From time to time. Like when perhaps you could tell me that it is in any way ethical for you to be here at this time.
Louis!
Oh, I'm sorry. I just... you know what? You're right. I apologize. That was a bit too far. I wasn't... I didn't realize that you couldn't handle the heat.
Sky looks across to Addie. What is her expression?
Addie's like mouth is open, like just open, trembling. She's just like she doesn't know where she's at. Like she's like in a fugue. Like she's trying to dissociate right now, but it's not working. Like she just can't make her soul leave her body fast enough.
You know what? Addie's been great so far. She's dived on so many grenades. Sky is going to step into the lion's den this once and is going to be brave. And she puts a hand forward and is like, "We took a tour of a bunch of streets you designed earlier. I'm coming through town with my grandma, and we just absolutely loved going around the roundabouts. She said they're so much more efficient than stoplights."
Well, of course, and so Louis, he kind of brightens up at that for a moment, and he starts talking to you about roundabouts,
Yes.
and how much better they are than stoplights,
Yeah.
and how much all cities in the United States suffer. But some cities are actually starting to come around to the goodness of roundabouts, and then I'm going to have you make some rolls.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Sky knew what she was doing.
I'm so sorry.
Let me see where them autumnal arts are. Autumn people.
Oh God. Oh my God.
Oh, I love this.
Oh my God, Aiden Graham, I'm so sorry.
You don't deserve this, my dude.
Dude, this
He kind of does.
I mean, he was unethical in dating me. I was
Nah,
a person of interest in a murder case, but at the same time, I'm supernatural. Like I pursued him. It was a lot.
There's
He
a
couldn't
lot.
say no. I'm supernaturally alluring.
There's a lot.
He had no chance. Oh my God.
Where are we?
Eddie's like, why do they have to fight like this? Why? What? Why couldn't they just mutually not do this? In front of Sky? In front of Papa? Privately is one thing.
Louis does seem like he's probably already been drinking today.
I'm about to spill some wine on him by accident. Wink, wink.
Bum bum ba-dum. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-bum bum ba-dum. Where are we at? Here we are. We're getting closer to the autumn people. Here they are. I've got a thing. Lingering doubt. Aversion therapy. Okay, not quite that one. Erasure. Nope. Lingering doubt. So corrosive are their criticisms, the effects of a simple exchange. Nope.
Imagine probably be the one that you're just caught in a
numb.
strangely dull conversation.
It's numb. So the autumn person engages her target in So what I'm looking for is this ability. It's called numb. Some autumn people are so relentlessly dull, conversing with them deadens emotions, driving victims to apathy and ennui. Dreamers and changelings alike come away from these encounters drained of energy and disconnected from the world around them. Smart changelings try to escape from conversations immediately, but some are not so lucky and may get trapped for longer than is safe. This effect rarely lasts longer than a few hours, but the damage it causes may remain for days or weeks. The autumn system. I roll the person's banality, resisted by your glamour.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's at an 8 right now. He's tough.
I see.
This man has been tortured by fairies far too long.
Oh. So I roll glamour?
So yeah, you're going to roll your glamour, and he's going to roll his banality.
Okay, what difficulty?
Difficulty. So it's going to be 6
Okay.
for both of you,
Okay.
and this is a contested roll.
Fuck.
Could have been worse, I guess.
Oh God, I'm
Oh!
boy.
Oh, beautiful.
If your grandma has to call, you understand what you have to do. Listen, you do what you need to do. Grandma has just fallen downstairs.
Yeah.
So
Goddamn, Louis.
each success achieved drains 1 point of the target's willpower rating. Once the target is out of willpower points, each success adds banality points instead.
So that is every single point of my willpower, I see.
All right, you feel tired. So tired. So this place, it's so bad. It's so bad. You are out of willpower points. Normally, that will cause you to kind of like pass out, like fall asleep.
Yeah.
It very much means that you do not have the energy for this anymore. And to stay in Louis' presence any longer would be dangerous to your very soul.
I see. Yeah, no, the conversation continues on, and, oh boy. She like, so how far into dinner are we?
We are
And the second course.
Yeah, second course has been passed out. Sandwiches.
Oh my god. Okay.
And
How many courses are there? There's
After this, it's dessert.
She briefly considers, can I make it to dessert? And
God.
there is a split second of sheer mind-bending terror as she's like, if I take another hit like that, I do not know what will happen to me. And
Addie is looking at you just with so much pity. So much just oh, you didn't have to do this. Run.
Okay.
Run.
I have some good news for you.
Oh.
As a result of you recently adhering to your legacy, you do get one of those willpower points back.
Oh, that's
So
great.
you are not completely drained, but you are still in a dangerous situation.
The bird is shaking. Visibly so.
Addie is pouring more wine into Louis's cup with the desperate hope that he'll go to sleep early. She is like, man, if I had some crushed up Xanax right now, I'd put it in there.
So,
But I don't.
Sky's got a plan of she's going to try to wait out the conversation, and if anything goes wrong, the second that happens, she is dumping this wine all over herself.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Good idea. And then you have to go upstairs to my room
Yeah,
to clean up.
She's gonna go cope with the cages if this goes bad.
Cope with the Cages is the name of my band.
Yeah. So she's chilling out. Her hand is visibly shaking as she's holding the wine glass.
This dinner, it's so good. I'm ready for the next course. Let me get everybody's plates away so we can continue on with dinner.
Oh yes, let me see how the cake is coming along. He pulls out a very lovely cake. It has multiple layers, and it falling in theme with the sandwich dinner. It is as he cuts into it, you can see a small layers of very freshly gathered strawberry jam.
I love it.
And also a thin layer of cream cheese. So it's like a what do you call it?
Clotted cream sandwich.
Kinda, yeah. And so he pulls it out and offers the first slice to the guest.
Mm. Ah.
It's delicious. It is fantastic.
Ah.
The reputation this man has as a chef is very well earned.
She actually smiles, biting into it. I wish I could spend forever eating it.
You might be able to. I'm going to give you an opportunity to harvest some glamour out of this.
Oh, please. God.
Yeah. That is actually the great boon to having a consumable piece of art like that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like with paintings, like you can sort of bask in them, but in things like cake,
You just eat it.
yeah, you eat it.
And so I'm looking at, I believe it is called Reverie.
My papa is the owner of his bakery is called La Petite Bonbon, and it's named after me because I'm his La Petite Bonbon.
She is the La Petite Bonbon.
Yeah.
That's
Music. Here we go.
she seems to take no small amount of delight in that. Huh. I always heard that referenced whenever he'd make a television appearance. I didn't realize it was you.
Yeah, I'm Le Petit Bonbon. Le Petit Bonbon is the home of the world's largest bonbon. And for a while there, he would weigh me every week to update how heavy the bonbon was. Up until I was around 12, and then it started to become ridiculous. And nobody can complete the challenge to finish Le Petit Bonbon because it was such a large bonbon. And
Perfect. Thank
Yeah.
you, Adelaide, for explaining that, because to generate glamour, the character must know what inspires the dreamer.
Aw.
Roll perception plus kenning.
Uh,
You have actually no, you figured this out. And so, once the character understands the subject, she must spend some time with the dreamer, musing, blah blah blah. We get to gains glamour by being exposed to the product. So go ahead and take 2 glamour.
Excellent.
Ooh.
You may as well, Adelaide.
When I eat that cake, it's so good. Even though there's no real wheat flour in this cake, it's as good as if there was.
It's the closest thing you ever get to the real deal. And like Sky, you probably wouldn't have even realized this was gluten-free.
Oh.
And everybody else is enjoying it too, even Louis.
Oh.
Louis like, oh, you outdid yourself, Papa. Oh, well, it is my last day to see my beautiful children together before I must return back to Le Petit Bonbon to handle the running of the business.
Do you spend much time away?
Not as much as I would like, so I am thinking about retiring soon.
You should open a Le Petit Bonbon here.
Oh, no. They could not pay me enough. He says, looking at Louis. He's like, I love my son so much, but no. we are incompatible as human beings. He is a fucking drag.
Oh God. Yeah. So good.
Yeah, Aiden's mouth is full, so he can't talk.
Yeah.
Real good. Oh,
just keep topping
delicious,
off
Mr.
Louis'
Francois.
wine.
So what time are you headed out, Papa? I'm probably going to leave at around noon or so.
Okay. I'll see you before you go.
Of course, my darling. And he gives you a little kiss on the forehead. But I'm afraid that preparing this meal has left me a bit tired, and so I would like to wish you all a good evening. Detective Aiden, it was a pleasure to meet you. Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you. You are, by my reckoning, a very upright and good young man. Huh? Is that what you got from him? Yes, that is what I got from him, Louis. Good night.
Addie just puts her head down on the table. Oh God, no, come back.
Well, I suppose it's time for you to be leaving.
Louis, you should retire to bed much early. We can take care of all the cleaning.
Yeah, I'm the guest. I'd be happy to handle dishes.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. I could not allow a guest to handle the dishes.
Oh.
He looks over, and it looks like Papa's already handled most of it. What? Damn, Papa's quick.
You know, he's always twice as fast when we're not looking.
I feel like I've heard the story like that somewhere. You think about that for a second, and Papa's undone.
Yeah, sure.
And at his age, you don't tend to see them wake up again. But you didn't see him wash those dishes either.
Sus.
All right. Well, Sky, it was a pleasure meeting you.
It was an absolute joy. Would it be rude of me to ask to bring back some leftovers?
Not at all. Please help yourself and give your grandmother my regards. I am so sorry she could not make it. Officer Graham?
It's It's funny, despite the fact that, like, Louis almost fucking obliterated Sky with a few words, she does, like, as he moves by, she does smile at him and, like, genuinely seem to be like, okay. Oh, this is a lot trickier than I expected, huh?
Oh, Louis
Yeah.
not a bad guy.
No.
Louis loves his family.
Yeah.
Sort of.
And-
He loves Adelaide.
Yeah, he loves Adelaide. It's just he's got issues.
Yeah,
He's
no,
got a slew of problems, and yeah, that's kind of the thing with autumn people. They love you,
no.
and that's why they hurt.
Yeah, Sky just looks over to you sympathetically and is like, ugh,
Well, at the very least, we got some good cake out of it.
Yeah, I, feel...
He's good and well sauced, so I think we won't be seeing him again tonight, or probably not even tomorrow.
That's
All we can really ask for. Is there anything else I can do to help you out, Addie?
Oh no, I'm so sorry he was so rude to you.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. I barely even noticed.
I just feel so bad. I just don't understand why he does this.
He's protective of you, and like I get it too. I get it. It's just he's this is just kind of normal boyfriend stuff, to be quite honest.
Is it?
Yeah, you show up at the house, and so you get kind of pushed around by the men in the family because they love you so much.
He think he's just testing you?
No, I think he hates me. But
I was about to say, you sound like me for a bit there. Sky puts the fork in her mouth and takes another bite.
no, I think he honestly doesn't like me. But, that's fine. I don't like him.
Oh. I just wish you two could get along.
I would love nothing more than to be able to get along with your wretched
No,
your-
don't say that.
brother. With your brother, he's your family. He's your family, and I wish that I will endeavor to try and understand him a little bit better.
Thank you for trying so hard. I really hope maybe with enough therapy one day Louis could come to extend that same kindness to you.
I have no problem being the bigger man in this situation.
Oh, let me pack you up some food to take home.
I appreciate that, Addie.
Oh, I feel so terrible. Oh, I subjected everybody to Louis.
It wasn't so bad.
He's not always. Louis has a lot of good quality. It's just she like keeps
Look.
trying to say something nice and is just like, oh, Louis.
Is
love-
Adelaide sitting there like, look,
Yeah, like Maddie.
look.
Look, Louis has.
I thought I put him on the map.
Oh. Louis, I love Louis so much. I owe everything good in my life to Louis. I really, really do. He's given me everything. And I love him very much, but at the same time, I understand that Louis is a complicated man. She starts to cry a little bit. And I'm super sorry. I subjected everybody to him, and he acted like that at the dinner table with my dad. Puts her face down into the cake.
Sky looks over to Aiden expectantly, like, hey man, this is you.
Yeah, it's okay. It'll be all right.
She pulls her face up covered in frosting.
That's cute.
Okay. You promise?
Yeah.
Okay. She makes him a Tupperware full of food.
All right. I had a good time despite not having a great time. But if maybe next time we have dinner, we can have dinner at my place, and it'll be quiet.
That sounds fine. I've never been to your house.
That's correct.
What is it nice?
Mm,
What's that mean?
it's not like this. This I would say is nice. This is like beyond nice. My place is it's a little smaller. It's cozy.
Cozy? Oh.
Yeah, it's an apartment. So it's a 1-bedroom apartment.
Oh, I've never been inside of a 1-bedroom apartment before.
Well, there's a first time for everything, I suppose.
How exciting. It'll be like an adventure.
I guess it'll be a pretty short one if I'm being honest, but Sky, it was a pleasure to meet you. Sorry I couldn't really. Sorry I spent so much of the night on the defensive. It would have been nice to get to know you a little better.
She just, like, gives him the nod and keeps eating.
Sure. You guys have a good night.
Okay.
Well, I should probably go as well.
Here, let me pack you up even more cake.
Oh, thank you.
It gets better every time you eat it. And I almost wish that I had 2 stomachs so I could eat even more cake.
I don't know exactly where I should tell Grandma I got this from.
You can say that you stopped at a bakery to come get it, or you can be honest and tell your grandma that my dad is famous.
I feel like she'd insist on coming over immediately if that were the case. In fact, I think
Maybe she can distract Louie. They could drink red wine together and talk about roundabouts.
Sky actually sort of smiles and like laughs along with that. Like holds out a hand for the Tupperware.
I'll see you tomorrow in front of the middle school.
Yeah, see you tomorrow in front of the middle school. And let's fucking check off my last point of willpower and collapse into a fucking puddle. She turns around and is like, hey, seriously, thanks for watching out for me today. I really appreciate it. I'm like, I was sent here to keep an eye out for you, but it feels like you've sort of done the reverse for me. You're doing a great job. She bows her head slightly.
She curtsies back.
Sort of smiles and starts to head towards the door.
As you leave Adelaide in that venomous pit. Love it.
Ugh. Pain.
And that is where we will leave off. We will leave off right there. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Thank you, Jay, for joining along. Thank you, Mo, for bringing your sweet self. And we will be back next time.
Yeah, we got fan art.
Oh, we got fan art?
Yeah, we got fan art. And we gotta show off all the new icons. And
Live
stuff.
fan art.
Let me. There we go.
I cannot wait.
Oh.
There we go. Okay, let me swap this over to that, and I will screen share to YouTube.
Yes.
Let me go like this. There you go. Can you see it?
Yep.
I do see it.
Excellent. Fan art. First of all, this was put together by Peter GSC. Thank you so much for your work. And then
Appreciate it. Thank you so much, Peter.
starting, we have fantastic. Thank you, a poor fool. We've got the duo. Excellent work.
Aw.
No!
Oh my god.
Lester!
Tell me what's about to be my icon for the next rest of my life. Holy shit.
I managed to come back from a case of like cracking entirely. I immediately felt myself re-break.
Oh.
A poor fool. Oh, that's kick-ass. It's bright.
Oh.
It's the Lester one.
My baby.
And next up, from Lester, we've got.
Oh, how did I get up here?
How did I got up here?
How did I get up here?
From Lester. Hey. Oh, I love the little glasses. That's fantastic. from a poor fool. Aw, this is so lovely. Thank you.
This
Very
poor-
cute.
Just going through it. From Lester.
Please heal his head, specifically.
And then from D, we've got excellent.
Oh, this wretched fucking boo hag.
I
This-
love this.
Ugh.
The fucking energy of that thing flying across the screen and being like, what the fuck? Oh.
I get to every once in a while I get to flash back to showing Flux for the first
Yeah.
time and just being like
What was that?
flashing her across the screen real quick.
Oh. From
Detective Aiden Graham.
fantastic. Papather.
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 Father.
Dude, these are so good. And then yes.
Oh,
Ah,
Louis.
beautiful.
With a wine
Magnificent.
stain on
Yeah.
his shirt. Oh, Louis.
Oh.
You fucking disaster, man. I can't believe you.
Oh, these are all so good. Thank you, thanks everybody for coming out tonight, and thank you for thank you for hosting, thank you for playing. Say goodbye to chat.
Goodbye.